Alright, let's go ahead and get started here. Let's see what we got here. Let me do this first over here. That's a big spread of difficulties. Probably gonna bounce between this and District V to get warmed up. I don't know what was up with the gray, but okay. That chart's
Absolutely perfect! Next stage.
It reminds me a lot of Dement Slowers, and for good reason. Yeah, that's why. Hasn't caused any problems yet, but we should fix that now. Tripo! Thank you very much.
Absolutely perfect! Wow!
Hope you're having a good New Year yourself.
Next
Let's do
stage.
D17, then we'll switch over to like District V and come back for this one. Let's see what this looks like here. It's hard to tell if that's really 17.
Absolutely perfect!
Well, I hope it was unexpected in a good way, but if not, I hope things get better.
New record!
Let's move over to District V.
Game over! Pump it up! New teams! Difficulty zone single! Remix!
Right in front of me. I guess we can pair this with Jupe and Shortcut stuff. That's a good one. It's a good chart.
Absolutely perfect!
Everything works nicely for that one.
Wow! New record!
Everything works out pretty nicely for that one.
Next stage. New tunes. Difficulty zone shortcut.
Bunch of doubles I need to play for this. Oh boy. That's mean. That's mean in a very funny way.
Absolutely
It is a very
perfect!
funny shortcut, and I think it's great for what it is.
Wow! New record!
Definitely very funny. But this is actually legitimately good for practicing those kinds of things.
Next
I honestly
stage.
think that players in the 17 level need to play this chart. Because it's really not that hard when you know what's going on, but it's going to be very intimidating the first couple times with most modern players because they're not going to be used to these kinds of patterns. Yeah. But this is a good one. It's one of those things that's a good skill builder. What we got here? Forgot what this one looked like. Is this why Spam wanted me to play Elise when I played Prime last? Because he knew this was gonna happen.
Excellent!
Wow.
You did a really great
Wow,
job!
what a chart. That is a very funny chart, but I wasn't ready. Wow. Wow, sir.
Game over!
I don't have any words for that one. So I'll let my laughs do all the talking. Alright.
Then move it up! New tunes! Difficulty zone series zone. First to 0. Remix.
Play this, and then we'll play the other two shortcuts. We should be good on those. not a very hard 20 until it is. It's hard to say because the ending actually is pretty hard. Yeah, but this is like comparable to Vector. And honestly, yeah, the ending's actually pretty hard. So it's very debatable what the rating can be because yeah, I do agree most of it's pretty easy, but then the ending just slaps you in the face. And that last run does not mess around. It's a good one. It just ramps up really hard at the end, but it's a good one, and it feels appropriate still. The patterns are all good. Sonny definitely had a good time with that one.
New tunes. Series go across. Shortcut.
Wasn't ready for the ending. Kind of forgot the ending existed.
Excellent! You did a really great job!
We'll come back to that one. That one twist pattern turned me around because you usually see it the mirrored way and not the way it's written. And then the ending, blue brackets. Blue brackets just like Waltz of Doge. Blue brackets. Just have to keep that in mind. I actually really like this one because it's 45 seconds of intensity and you just have to go all out. Like, out of all the originals they could have picked for shortcuts, this was definitely one of the better candidates. And it feels very appropriate for a shortcut. And Spam definitely did his experiments. He did a good job. They're funny, at least. Like, some of them are really funny. The fact that S22 and D20 exist are pretty funny. It's also very nice just to see a big, wide range of difficulties for a shortcut. You don't get that often. Like, old shortcuts, they were great in teaching you techniques, but the difficulty spread on them was often just here, have one chart each. Or if you're lucky, you'll get two on a mode. Whereas something like this works out really well. You've got a big, wide spread of both low and high, and they all cover their own techniques. I hope so too. I would think shortcuts would be like among the easiest to make out of like content because fulls take a long time to make. Like full songs, yeah, they exist, but they take a long time to chart well. Like remixes, well, that takes time for Max to like put together, and then you also still have to chart a longer song. I do not remember what this looks like. Oh, yeah, it's that. Ow. I wasn't ready for it.
Wow! You're awesome! Wow! New record!
Also a good chart. But ow. Just have to be ready for it. I would probably want to speed up for that one. Oh, that one's good. That's a good one.
Game over!
Also a very good one. Yeah, the bracket at the end is quite expansive. So the 24 rating is just barely justified here, especially since you already have a chart right below it. So it's best to keep it where it is rather than trying to push things down by one. Alright, back to Hardcore Tennessee.
They bumped it up! New tunes!
That bird did not get stuck. Give me some powder. Getting stuck a lot today. I don't know if it's just humidity or what. Also, shout out to whoever did the video production for this. It's a good music video. And it's refreshing to see like some live action. Because we don't get a lot of that outside of K-pop. This title card was actually how I got to see what Lar looks like, because I'd never seen what Lar looked like. A little bit of slop. Oh well. That shirt's fine, even if it's pretty straight.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record! Next stage.
song is good. Even though it is really weird to go from rock to to hardstyle. Well, it's not hardstyle. What genre is this? It wouldn't really be psytrance either. Whatever. It's a good song. Definitely one of the better picks in the game so far for Phoenix licensing. Because Hardcore Honesty has bounced back and forth between really cool licenses and meh licenses. Like, some things that are popular in other games just really aren't a good fit for Pump. And some of that is personal preference on my end, but some things just don't really fit that all that well. Like, Extreme Music School. Both of them. But especially 2. I guess they really wanted to get Nanahira in the game at least once, but this was probably like the worst thing I would have picked. Facebook probably wouldn't have been a good fit for Pump, it's hard to say. I think it would have just annoyed people even more because there probably wouldn't even been anything like interesting to play for it. I really wish they'd stop trying to put all these bracket runs in and call them 23s.
That's the way to go! Wow!
I really wish they would stop doing that. Like, they're fun to play. But in terms of actual execution and reading ability, that ain't a 23. Even as they become more common.
Next stage!
Like, it's at least as not as, obviously bad as Brown Sky was before it was re-rated, but still. Sure, it's fine. Like, it's fun to play, but ending's a little annoying to deal with, and that's fine. Alright, let's hit the doubles. Gotta be careful not to get taken away by Conrad patterns at the very end.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
This card's good, but definitely makes you work. It definitely feels more engaging than, like, say, Dement. Because it's more even. Probably about the same difficulty as Good Night, for different reasons. Well, Good Night would be like, I guess it's a little bit higher. Yeah, there's more going on in this chart yet.
Good night. That is 20.
Yeah, that's a 20 for kind of different reasons, because Osing patterns play very differently. And that one's good too, but it's just, the styling is very different. So it's hard to get a good comparison. Alright, 2 more doubles to hit. And then we've got District V, and we'll be done with update stuff.
Ready, pump it up!
And I'll probably just stop after that today. I didn't want to play too long today.
New tunes!
Missed that bracket. I didn't turn my foot enough.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
Scores do not count on event
Next
mode.
stage!
Because on event, nothing saves. The game never saves data in event mode. On free play, the only thing that doesn't count is your credit counter for your profile. Score stays fine. So event mode saves nothing. Free play saves everything except credit count for your online profile. Everything else saves though. Because if that wasn't true, I would have no titles. Yeah, this is a big reason why we don't do event for most events, at least like in the Western Hemisphere, because event mode takes a long time to set up, and people would rather just deal with the possibility of stage break and such, just to be able to get credits moving. Which has caused problems at times, because it's like, uh-oh, we have a 51 missed break, there's no way to calc that score. I mean, let's just say event doesn't save scores because they just don't want it. Let's just leave it there. Okay. I've got a Shane raid. Thank you very much, Shane. Welcome in, Raiders. We're just finishing up 2.06 update stuff for Phoenix. Not doing too much today. I'm going to actually finish after I do this coming chart and what's left of District V. We'll probably replay a couple charts out of Jupin, just because I'm going to have 2 hearts left over. Anyways, how was your stream, sir? Let's see how this goes. Very lost.
That's the way to go!
Double nice.
Wow! New record!
Chart's fine, but takes work at the end. This I did not know. That's funny.
Next stage.
Yeah, pretty much any title that's just play X step maker things X times or insert X amount of credits, I don't care for. So I prefer going through stuff that's like actually achievement based, that you like actually need to like really play well for. Because you can just do the others just like failing out of the same thing over and over. Anyways, this is a good set of charts. Tough. Pretty appropriately tough, but they're good. It's just kind of a baffling decision to begin with, though, to just be like, oh, because you're on free play, we're not going to give you credit towards your profile. It's like, if you want to track stats, there's a better way to do that than trying to track individual game profiles. Well, they do now. They do now because free play is not an option for getting credit count up, which is not really like important to begin with, but I digress. It's just one of those things where you have player culture conflicting with design decisions.
New tunes. Series co-op play. Shortcut.
I only want to play this one once, so that's why I'm turning pass on.
Hey, is this really your best?
Hey, Pentaxel. Welcome, sir. Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's really unfortunate because there were people who lobbied really hard to be able to get 1 credit premium. And then the biggest chain that we were trying to get it for was just like, we don't want that. So it was really just ended up being a bunch of wasted effort, unfortunately. But that's kind of a problem in itself with premium because I can understand having some things locked behind premium, but some things really shouldn't have been. And premium is not really a good model for pump, like anywhere that you can't do like a Pacelli system where you can deduct a very specific amount of money. It has to be exactly this amount of credits, and that's a problem. Yeah, exactly. How many credits did I burn by the end of XX? Way too many, because I was either testing things or walking off things that I was grinding. Well, let's wait until the end of the month when Chrono Circle goes offline. We're going to see what kind of features we expect out of that, because the game ends in 4 weeks for us, and we're going to see what happens.
Oh, there will be literally no use of premium because all unlocks will be unlocked.
I mean, they'll probably just not have premium. Well, there's technically not. If you want to stall other people, you can play four song credits. It's a waste of money, but it exists.
Yay! Opportunity to waste your money.
Alright, let's try this again. We haven't tried this since the first play. I almost dropped that drill at the end, but I think we're good. Okay, we're good.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
What a silly chart. What a silly chart.
Game over!
But we needed more silly stuff in Shortcut anyways. My thoughts on shortcuts are, if it's not making you practice a technique, or if it's not making you mad as hell, it's not a good shortcut. Or both. Alright, so we've got two charts for District V to try. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Still got plenty of time until that happens. Because the Steam game and whatever new mix will probably come towards the end of the year. That's no guarantee. That's just my thoughts. It'll probably be towards the end of the year. So we've got time until then.
I think Steam game might deserve priority because we actually can see them doing something about it right now.
Yeah, especially since they had the closed beta test.
It may be really slightly earlier, but who knows? We'll see.
Alright, District V time. Let's go after Mr. Sunny.
They moved it up! New teams! Difficulty zone choice! Remix!
Really fun, but tough. Again.
Unbelievable! You're the best! Wow! New record!
It's pretty comparable to Fire Needle Challenge. But with more turning. Yeah. Yeah.
Next stage!
The ending of this really spikes. It's tough. It's very fun and it makes sense, but it's tough. And you're going to be tired by then. So you're pushing the difficulty just out. Very fun though. It is a very fun one. Really takes advantage of the song. So props to Zion. No, sorry, Dingo. None of you this patch. You had 2 last time.
Game over.
catch my breath, and we'll play the 24. People have been really saying it's a 25. It's hard to compare. We're just going to have to play and find out. Like, there's definitely plenty of downtime, but there's also a lot of wide Sunny patterns. Sunny loves his wide runs. It should be fun, though. Like, it looks like a really fun chart. Alright, y'all. While we rest for just a bit, what are y'all's goals for the new year? Because, I'll tell you mine right now. We're actually doing a, Haru and I have been enlisted to do a co-op showcase of this for a marathon to support Linear C. So we'll be doing that next month, and that'll be fun. So you'll see some practice of that as we prep for that. Other than that, I don't really have any big plans other than trying to get stream set up for Big Deal 5. Everything else will just kind of be on the table as we go. Because I did a lot of marathons last year, so I might be scaling it back a bit, especially since I'm running out of games and categories out of my current log to be able to pull from. So I probably want to try and at least find a new game, but also just play some other stuff, because I've been very lazy with playing like anything casually. So I actually booted up an old Mario Party 3 file, and we're going to finish getting Miracle Star or all S's on super hard for every character, and I'm like halfway there already. But I need some casual stuff to balance out, because I have not played enough casual things lately. Like, I'm trying to think, what did I even play casually last year? Like, out of new stuff, I played Wrath, which was fun. Had its issues, but Wrath I think is cool. A lot of really good ideas in that one. Just kind of plagued by long development time. I started Blacktail. I need to go back to that. That's a pretty neat exploratory FPS. Not in my usual style, but I was enjoying it when I was playing it, so I should go back to that. Went through a visual novel called An Octave Higher, and you can skip that one. The true ending was completely pathetic. To where literally every other ending, even the generic one, was a better ending. Some cool concepts, but really, really poor writing. Not really a whole lot of other casual things I played last year. Most of it, I played so much Doom 64 last year for runs, marathons, improving things, that I'm gonna give that more of a rest this year. So, don't have a whole lot on my plate for 2025. But we'll see what happens. But life priorities are changing for me. Like, I've got family moving out of the country and everything like that. I want to just get things squared away with people. It's more important than some silly games sometimes. And that's just growing up. Alright, let's go District V.
New team online matching. Series co-op play remix.
It's easier than it looks, but it's still pretty draining. You have to go.
Next stage.
And there's a lot of parts that can catch you off guard, like it did for me. It's a good chart. It's very fun to play, but really got to put that ending. Oh. Very fun though. Well, I think that's gonna do it for me.
Hey, why don't you just get up and dance, man?
It was a very fun update. It took about a week to go through, just because there was so much content this time, and I had other things.
Game
Like the,
over.
There were transmission run I did for RTA in Japan last Sunday. That run went exceptionally well for a marathon. You should go check out the VOD. It's on YouTube now on the RTA in Japan channel if you want to see it. Big shout outs to the RTA in Japan staff for having me again, and Jagumba-san for his wonderful commentary. Like, Jagumba picked up the game strictly to be able to do commentary for me, and that's very appreciated because I needed somebody who was already very knowledgeable in BN. And the Japanese runners for the whole BN series, they are fantastic at what they do and very friendly. So big shout outs to the JP community. So, anyways, let me see if I can find you all the raid target real quick, see who's around. You know, I see Spike Vegeta's prepping for GDQ, which actually does start this Sunday. So I'm going to send it all over to Spike because he's doing Triple Freeze runs, which is a really, really fun game. Like, definitely one of the better 2D platformers of the modern era of consoles. Very fun to play. Anyways, yeah, go say hi to Spike. Go have fun. I have to get ready for work soon, so I'm going to chill. So I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching, everyone.